Ever wonder how billion-dollar brands like Nike, Starbucks, and Gucci convince people to pay way more for something than they could get for way cheaper elsewhere? No, it's not magic, manipulation, or even branding. It's a skill so powerful it can literally print money. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can take one of the most underrated, in-demand skills on the planet and turn it into a profitable side hustle or even a sustainable lifelong career. A skill that will give you complete control over your time, income, and location. One that doesn't require a degree, years of experience, or grinding 12 hours a day doing work that you hate. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another make money online guru promising me the dream life with some new magical online business. I bet it's one of those things where only the guy selling the course makes money. Listen, you're not stupid. I know you've heard it all before. Dropshipping, Amazon FBA, crypto, day trading, appointment setting, flipping rentals, YouTube automation, publishing, remote closing, SMMA, TikTok shop, the list goes on. Maybe you've even given one or two of them a crack, only to end up right back where you started, with thousands of dollars and months of your life flushed down the drain. What I'm talking about is nothing like that. It's not about selling cheap, janky products, chasing trends, or becoming a TikTok influencer and posting 7 times a day. What I'm talking about is a real, high-demand skill that nearly every business in the world is quietly paying thousands of dollars for every single month. It's a proven skill that's helped an entire hidden economy of everyday people earn a full-time income working part-time hours. A skill that's at the forefront of a $600 billion industry and growing like wildfire year after year. This isn't taught in school or university, and hardly anyone is talking about it. This is the same skill that's helped me go from packing coffee in a hot, sweaty warehouse for minimum wage to making my first 10K, 100K, then my first million, and even first 5 million bucks. And in case this is our first time meeting, I'm Sean Ferres, and 8 years ago, I was stuck, maybe like you are right now, clocking in, clocking out, and counting down the hours until payday, only to watch most of it disappear on bills and rent. I was studying 2 degrees at the same time. I was $78,000 in student debt, working 3 jobs just to make a living, and I was a burnt out mess. But I refused to be some cog in a machine to work for 50 years to make someone else rich just so I could have a white picket fence, retire, and die. I was determined to figure out this internet money thing, and in 2017, I tried it all. Sports betting, forex trading, network marketing, dropshipping, and even online roulettes. I was kind of desperate, don't judge. But every time, it was the same story. I'd hit a wall, run out of cash, or I realized I absolutely hated the work that I was doing. I wasted nearly 2 years of my life just spinning my wheels in the mud and going nowhere. I felt like an embarrassment to my friends and family. I was throwing away a prestigious engineering degree and a promising future with nothing to show for it. And if that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Maybe you dream of traveling the world, working from the white sandy beaches of Bali like those influencer kids you see online. Maybe you just want to stop working overtime at a job you hate so you can spend more time with the people you love. Maybe you just want to stop being chained to a desk, waking up early and sleep deprived to serve someone else's schedule and having to ask for permission to use the bathroom or take time off. Or maybe you just don't want to wake up one day when you're 80, filled with regret, wondering what your life could have been like if you had taken a chance on yourself. Because listen, I've been there and it sucks. But since discovering this skill 8 years ago, I've been able to make millions of dollars, move into this beautiful oceanfront penthouse, travel to over 50 countries, pursue my lifelong dream of being a full-time artist. With over 30 million streams on Spotify, I've played shows all over the world. I've got to meet legends like Alex Hormozy, Elliot Holst, Bedros Keuilian, Brandon Carter, Martin Garrix, DJ Snake, Shami and the Nelk Boys, and so many more. All while having plenty of time left over to run my 7-figure business, go to the gym, spend time with my girlfriend, friends, family, and pets, and donate to causes that I care about. Not bad for a kid born in Zimbabwe, the second poorest country in the world, who was a total dork growing up with 0 self-confidence or social skills. But what's crazier is that I've been able to help 71 ordinary people go from 0 to earning a 6 or even 7-figure income, and hundreds more people from over 30 countries earn a full-time income with this skill. Like James, an 18-year-old barista who went from flipping burgers at McDonald's to making more than both his parents combined within 4 months using this skill. Or Emma, a mother of 3 who made her first $1,500 the same week she joined us. Or Alex, who went from 0 to making $11K in 24 days by leveraging AI tools like ChatGPT. Or Rebecca, who was able to fire her boss and make $132,000 in her first year. Or Logan, who went from literally homeless in the middle of a Canadian winter to hitting 6 figures within 6 months. His story is so insane that the Daily Mail even ran an article about it. You can Google it right now. Before we get carried away, I know it's easy to hear stories like this and just think, well, these people must have some special skills, experience, or some like magical X factor. But that couldn't be further from the truth. They are just regular people who decided to follow a proven system and put in some work. Okay, Sean, enough teasing. What the hell is this skill that you're talking about? What I'm talking about is one of the most valuable and in-demand skills in the world right now, Gmail copywriting. And no, before you roll your eyes and click off this page, this isn't the same type of copywriting you've probably heard every other guru talking about. See, with the creator economy booming, millions of entrepreneurs, influencers, and business owners are all desperate for one thing: words that sell. They want more sales, more status, and more happy customers. I mean, think about it. There are over 330 million businesses in the world, and every single one of them wants to make more sales. And those sales don't just happen on their own. Brands need to write words to convince people to buy their stuff. And all of these ads, emails, posts, and videos you see online aren't written by the business owners. They're way too busy, and honestly, most of them are also kind of clueless. That's why they hire people, called copywriters, to write these ads, emails, and posts for them. And do you know which platform out of all of them has the most users? If you guessed Instagram or TikTok, you would be dead wrong. Believe it or not, it's an app that you've had on your phone since the day you got it. Have you guessed it yet? I am, of course, talking about email. 4 billion people check their emails every single day. That is half the planet. It is more than every social media platform combined. And the most popular email platform? You guessed it. Gmail. There are over 1.8 billion Gmail users worldwide. That is nearly half of all email users. And guess what? Those 330 million companies we talked about, they know there are millions of dollars to be made with email, but CEOs are busy. They don't have time to write the emails themselves, so they hire people to do this for them. We call these people email copywriters. And businesses will happily pay $500 a week to write a daily email for them. If you get just 2 of these businesses as clients, you can make an extra $1,000 a week just by writing 2 emails a day. You get 4 clients and you're looking at $2,000 a week in your pocket. That is a 6-figure income just by writing a few emails a day. And here's where it gets really cool. Businesses will happily pay you up to 50% more if you just know a few simple sending tricks that make more sales from the people who use Gmail. Hence why I call it Gmail copywriting. The best part though is that unlike a lot of these other side hustles, which are essentially just a glorified job, as a Gmail copywriter, you can work whenever you want from wherever you want. No nagging boss, no annoying coworkers. You never have to show your face or talk to anyone. It is an introvert's dream. And listen, if that all sounds all fancy pants complicated, I promise you it is so simple that anyone who speaks English and has a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection can do this. Let me break it down for you in 3 super simple steps. Step number 1, learn how to write email copy that converts. Before you can get paid to write, you need to have the skill. Duh. But don't worry, you don't need to have aced English or have any writing background at all to crush it as a copywriter. Because believe it or not, the best copywriters in the world write at a 5th grade reading level. So if you passed year 5 English, congrats, you can do this. And you don't need to be creative either, because you want to know a secret? All the pros use proven frameworks to create high converting emails, ads, and sales pages. Just like writing a hit song, a group of geniuses already figured out the winning formula ages ago. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. In fact, you shouldn't. All you need to do is model the exact same structure and put your own spin on it, and you're almost guaranteed to write an email that makes a ton of sales and keeps your clients happy and keep them paying you every month. And this is exactly how we've been able to take hundreds of everyday people to not even knowing what Gmail copywriting is to making a full-time income with it in a matter of a few months. Once you get started, you'll see how easy this actually is. If you can write a basic email, you can do this, I promise. Once you have the skill, which will take a few weeks, then step 2 is to attract premium clients. Ask any copywriting guru and they'll say you have to send hundreds or thousands of cold emails and DMs to land a client, which is a great approach if you have 4 hours a day to waste. But I'm gonna assume you're busy like me and you don't just have a spare 4 hours lying around to blast outreach messages and hope that you maybe land a client. Because the reality is only 3% of people are actually looking to hire a copywriter right now. So sending outreach messages to every business will only get you a maximum success rate of 3%. That's obviously horribly inefficient, and that's why we do things a little differently. Instead of spraying and praying cold emails and DMs, we use a very unique process I invented called reverse outreach. And it works completely differently than any other client getting strategy I've ever seen. See, with reverse outreach, the clients pay to put themselves in front of us, and they email us first. Then we only reply to the people who have a problem that they need help with. And that's how we're able to get between 6 and 11% of prospects on a call. In case you're new to this, is 10 to 20 times higher than traditional outreach. It is a massive game changer. And because you're only talking to clients who are desperate for your help, you're able to charge 2 to 3K a month from day 1, even as a complete beginner. So that's step 2. And then once we get these prospects on the phone, Step 3 is to close them, deliver great work, and retain them as a client. We teach simple scripts to confidently close premium clients, build strong relationships, and then leverage your results to get referrals so you can turn one client into 3. This is how you can create a business that grows steadily without the constant grind of finding new clients. And if that didn't already sound easy enough, one of the coolest parts of all of this is that your client hands you almost everything you need to get started. That means no having to pull ideas out of thin air or bang your head against a wall trying to figure out what to write. Like I said, if you can write at a 5th grade reading level and follow simple step-by-step instructions, you already have the skills to start. And because of recent developments in AI, there has never been a better time to start than right now. A lot of people think like, hang on, can't ChatGPT write emails? Like, why the hell would anyone hire me? Well, because of the way that these personality-driven emails are written, AI has a long way to go before it can write the type of emails that build a bond with your client's readers and get them to become lifelong loyal customers. In fact, because of the recent developments in AI, we've actually been able to build a custom GPT that cranks out quality emails in seconds. So all you have to do is literally come in, apply some of your copywriting skills to get those emails from 80 to 100%. It's like being the striker in a soccer game. You're already in the end zone. All you have to do is the final piece, which is just to kick the ball into the goal. Except the goal is massive and there's no goalkeeper. Like, am I explaining this right? Are you seeing how easy this can be? There's literally never been a better time to become a Gmail copywriter. Again, you don't need a fancy degree, years of experience, or you don't even need to know the difference between who and whom to get started. All you need is a 5th grade English ability, a willingness to learn, and the right systems to follow. And after years of refining my process, I've built a plug and play system that's helped hundreds of people from all walks of life, beginners with 0 experience, 9-to-5ers looking to make a consistent income online, and freelancers who want to work with premium clients, all earn an extra $1,000, $2,000 a week, or even more, just by writing a few short emails a day. Now, before I show you exactly how this works, let's just get one thing straight. This is not for everyone. If you're looking for some get-rich-quick schemes so you can flex a rented Lambo on Instagram, this isn't for you. If you can't commit at least 10 to 15 hours a week towards building a future, this isn't for you. If you can't string a basic English sentence together, this isn't for you. If you're barely scraping by and already struggling to afford food and rent, then I'm sorry, this isn't for you. And if you're after a magical passive income stream that makes you millions of dollars while you sleep, then go buy a lottery ticket because entrepreneurship isn't for you. But if you're still here, then congrats. I want to introduce you to the Copy Millions Blueprint. It's one of the longest running copywriting business building programs with the highest student success rate in the entire industry that I know of, and the only program on the market that guarantees you a 4K a month income in under 90 days. Here's how it works. If you're accepted to join us, the first thing you'll get is a step-by-step roadmap that takes you from, holy shit, where do I even start? To, holy shit, I just closed my first 3K a month client. You'll learn how to price yourself, position yourself as an expert, and find a high-paying niche that you actually enjoy writing for. You'll also get my infamous reverse outreach system that gets clients to come to you instead of you chasing them down like a desperate ex. The same exact system that's helped hundreds of aspiring copywriters get started and make their first 5K, 10K, and even 100K or more online. And once you get prospects on a call, you'll know exactly how to close the deal, how to deliver high converting copy, and how to keep them paying you 2K to 3K a month every month for months and years on end. And no, this isn't just some course where I give you a bunch of videos to watch and say, good luck, you're on your own. Although, yes, the training is taught by me and 2 A-list copywriters, Sam and Tyler, who have made over $100 million for their clients writing for some of the biggest names in the industry, like Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, Bedros Keuilian, Brandon Carter, V-Shred, BioTrust, and other 9-figure brands. Information alone isn't enough. If you want to be a successful copywriter, you need feedback, coaching, and accountability. And that's why we have 6 live coaching calls every week, all at different times. So no matter where you are in the world or what you do for work or how crazy your schedule is, you'll be able to join at least one of them. 2 of the calls are with me personally. I've made over $5 million online with copywriting, and I've been coaching copywriters every day for over 7 years now. So trust me when I say there is no question I haven't seen before. You'll also have access to 2 weekly copy review calls with my expert coaches, Matt and Kenneth. They're both former students of mine, but they have years of copywriting experience working with huge clients and have both made tens of millions of dollars in sales with their writing for some of the biggest names in the industry. They're going to be personally reviewing your writing every week, breaking it down and telling you exactly what to improve on and exactly how to improve it so you can go from complete beginner to competent and confident in a matter of weeks. And finally, you'll be surrounded by an exclusive community of other copywriters who are on the same journey, including all my successful students who started exactly where you are right now and are now making 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K, even 100K a month or more. Between the training, the calls, the group, the WhatsApp chat, and my custom-built AI bot, you're never more than a few hours away from getting your questions answered, so you're always clear and moving forward. Now, we could stop there, but what truly makes an impact is having accountability. Most aspiring copywriters fail not because of their skills, but because they have no one holding them accountable. That is why we put a huge emphasis on making sure you stay on track. One of the ways we do that is by having you send me a daily message letting me know what you did that day to move forward. You'll be surrounded by people who are doing the work, pushing each other forward, and making sure that no one gets left behind. So you are not in this alone. And like I said, if all that sounds like empty promises, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, because everyone who joins CMB is backed by my 4K result guarantee. If you're accepted to join us and you don't add at least 4K a month to your income within 90 days, we will work with you for free until you do. And trust me, having 4 expert copywriters on payroll isn't cheap, by the way, so I wouldn't be offering this unless I was actually certain we could deliver results. To be fully transparent, all 4 of the coaches on my team each charged me between $300 and $1,000 per 1 hour call. So I would have gone bankrupt a long time ago if I had to let hundreds of people join these calls for free. But with all that said, I need to get real with you for a second. And regardless of whether you're accepted or not, you've seen the system, you've seen the proof, you know results like this are possible, and you now have a choice. You can keep doing what you're currently doing, in which case, where will you be a year from now? Still watching videos like this, trying to decide which side hustle is best for you, still struggling to land clients, still overworked and underpaid, watching others build a life of freedom while you sit on the sidelines wondering what life could have been like if you would just bet on yourself? Or worse, waking up a decade from now with a knot in your stomach, knowing that you could have built the life of your dreams, but didn't. Whether you want the time freedom to take a last-minute trip to Cabo on a random Wednesday morning like Kyle, the financial freedom to take care of your family like Brian, who became a millionaire 3 years after graduating our program and is able to take his family on regular vacations and give his kids the life that he never had growing up. Or maybe you just want the creative freedom to actually get paid for doing work you enjoy, like Charlotte, who was able to escape the exhausting demands of her job and earn $100K a year working half the hours and doing work she loves. Or Tyson, who was a carpenter who went from 0 to 20K a month within 10 months of joining us in CMB. Or Renzo, an intern at Microsoft who was making 4K a month. He quadrupled his income within 8 weeks of joining CMB, and he was able to help pay for his mom's $30,000 cancer treatment and literally save her life. Whatever your motivations are, this is your chance to make it happen. But remember, nothing works unless you do. The Copy Millions Blueprint, CMB for short, is a proven system that has worked for people who are ready to show up, follow the steps, and do the work. That is why this program is application only. We've invested 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears into making this program what it is, not to mention a ton of time, resources, and energy into our members. So we need to make sure that you're the right fit. So if you're serious about making a change and you resonate with everything that you've seen and heard so far, I would like to invite you to click the button below and fill out a quick 2-minute application form. If you meet the initial criteria, you'll be invited to a call with me or my team. We'll chat about your situation, your goals, and whether or not this is the right path for you. And no, this isn't some high pressure buy or die sales call. Remember that we literally guarantee you an extra 4K a month income in writing. So we have no incentive to try and hard sell anyone who isn't a good fit. Otherwise, we literally lose money. But if you are accepted, then you'll join a like-minded community of ambitious copywriters focusing on scaling their income, freedom, and impact. So click the button below, and I look forward to talking with you very soon.